It's a Saturday Fight Night exclusive. Raleigh Romero versus Teofimo Lopez. They must go all in. Put up or shut up. August 22nd. Watch on DAZN and DAZN on Prime Video.
Get up, you son of a bitch! Cause PUNSH Drunk loves you.
Show no love. Punch drunk, hungover. Wake up to the new me. Let's go. Bye-bye to my wake up to the new me. Bye-bye to my old self. Wake up to the new me. Send it back, back, get it back.
You with somebody else's husband.
Clarence.
You wanna be rummy, you frontin'.
Clarence. Bitches be shopping the clearance rack.
Foofy, with or without the makeup, be looking like you on crack.
Clarence.
Oh, this is PUNSH Drunk Boxing, aka Mr. Shine himself, aka El Adobo, aka El Sazón, aka El Borracho, aka Café Bustelo, aka El Pastor de Boxeo. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in this side of heaven. God bless you all. They getting mad. They getting angry. Stop it, PUNSH. Stop it. Come on, man. Stop it, PUNSH. Come on, man. I mean, come on, guys. I mean, look, man. You know, you guys, come on, man. Just keep it boxing. I mean, come on, guys. I mean, you guys talking about women boxing. Come on, man. I mean, look, Claressa Shields is a good fighter. I mean, you know, keep her relationship outside of the sport of boxing. You know, it's none of your business. Oh, come on, PUNSH, and you, the rest of you, you know, come, you know, that's a female trait. Come on, PUNSH. Stop gossiping. Come on, PUNSH. Let it loose. Come on. Cut him some slack. Come on. Can we talk about something else? Come on, PUNSH. Shut the F up. Shut up. Be quiet. And if I were you, I'm on my own business. Because in the end of the day, matter of fact, you know what? I was thinking about it, folks. I was thinking about it. I hear the three-piece. I hear it. I hear the little chatty parties. I hear it. And I was thinking, you know what? Maybe from listening to certain people, that some people throw indirect shots. They don't want to mention the names. They don't want to mention PUNSH Drunk. Some of them want to mention it. The DMs, the videos, the indirect videos, the tweets, the IG DMs, and the IG comments. And I was thinking, you know, maybe they're right. Maybe I should just tone it up. Yeah. I should just tone it up. See, what I realized, ladies and gentlemen, listening to this three-piece, because they get mad that I'm exposing, correcting. I'm gonna use that word better. Let's use that word because exposing sounds like it's a negative thing, right? So let's use correcting. How about that? Correcting. See, I understand that now we're living in the world today where perception is the new reality. We're living in the world today where people want to turn abnormality to normal. We live in the world today where people are comfortable, rather be comfortable with the lie than comfortable with the truth. I understand it. The truth sometimes hurt, and it shouldn't hurt. It should only help. The truth only helps. I understand. I remember when I was little boy, and I was getting my vaccination, right? You remember that vaccination back in the days right here when you was young? Remember the thigh shot? Man, I still got trauma over that. Right? You know what I'm saying? I remember probably I was like 3 years old when I remember, and that shot in the thigh, I'm like, mommy, no. Even when the doctor was preparing, you remember when the doctor was preparing and stuff like that? They was preparing like you was a fiend and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? The rubber thing they tie it so they could see the veins and stuff like that. You remember those shots? And you was the doctor. I don't like the doctor. I don't like the doctor, mama. And I think that's the same feeling that people have when they're about to hear Punch Drunk. No, Punch is about to come and say something. No, my Punch is about to come with the vaccine. Punch is about to come with the, I'ma cure your ass. I used to think the doctor was the enemy. I used to think, you remember back in the days when you used to tell you, when you used to like not say all the way the truth when you're like, I'm sick and daddy, I'm sick. I don't want to go to school. And then they'll hit you with the, all right, so we go to the doctor and stuff like that. They'll give you a shot and see, no, I go to school. No. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I know the truth hurts. I know that cure hurts. I know it, ladies and gentlemen. I know very, very well. Very well. Stacy in the building. Smash that. Let me know if y'all understand what I'm trying to say. Let me know, people in the chat, if y'all trying to say what I'm trying. If y'all understand what I'm trying to say, help me out. Let me know if I'm a liar.
You's a liar.
Or I'm telling the truth, or I'm making sense. Shout out to the prayers, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to the prayers. Y'all already know. My strong mama's going through going through trying to knock out cancer and stuff like that. Shout out to my mama. And thank you everybody for the prayers and stuff like that. But I'm also even going to use my own mama as an example. I'm going to use my own beautiful mommy as an example. Right? So my mama is going through chemo. Right? It ain't going to be easy, right? To cure. People have stated, you know what I'm saying? Yo, you're going through some tough times. It's going to hurt. You may lose the hair. You may go through a lot. But to cure you, that's what it's going to take to cure you. You may feel weak, but then you're going to feel strong, right? I'm using my own mama as an example. Shout out to mommy, right? Sometimes to deliver the truth so you could cure something is going to hurt. Claressa Shields, I am not an enemy, but my truth is going to hurt. But it's going to cure if you actually take the necessary, if you just think back and just look back and just hear me out. Oh yeah, I'm going to joke. Ladies and gentlemen, I joke with my kids and my friends. I joke around. This is who I am. If you want to take your joke and take it personal, hey, you can joke on me. Joke on my chipped tooth. Joke on my ring nose. Huh? Look at motherfucker with a ring nose talking shit. Joke on the tattoo on my face and my body, my head, all that. Joke on the peanut head. Joke on whatever. Joke on my accent. It's all right. It's okay. I'm gonna make it anyway. Good looking out. But when you deliver the truth, that's what the twin, with the $5 super chatty potty can. Praise to your mom. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for all the prayers. You already know mama's going to knock this cancer out. Mama going to knock this. We're going to knock cancer out to the ground, man. We don't submit to cancer. It's all good, baby. It's all good. But to cure, to see where's the problem and see where's the issue, even to cure, it gotta hurt. Tell me if you follow me, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know if I'm saying something that is not understandable. Every time when if there's a medical issue, health issue, sometimes it needs to hurt so you could cure it. If you got something you need surgery, you got to go through surgery. And after you wake up after the anesthesia, whatever, stuff like that, out of the painkillers, it's going to hurt, but it's going to be better. Anybody that has surgery before, right? Dental surgery, bone surgery, ligaments, is going to hurt. But it's not to harm you. I'm not harming you. But Claressa Shields, foofy. What I'm not going to let happen is you harm the legacy of others. Because like I've been saying since day one, and if you've been following the channel, and those that have been following the channel, I have been an advocate for women boxing since day one. So much of an advocate that I have advocated for you, Claressa Shields. And I understand now, let me tell you the truth, folks, for the people that's listening on right now, and for those who've been following Punch Drunk Boxing, I'm going to say it again, whether I'm cool with other content creators or not, whether they respect me or not, I stay in my lane. But let me tell you like this. When I walked into this community almost 8 years ago in counting, when I started doing the Punch Drunk, there was only one person, two people talking about women's boxing, praising women's boxing, uplifting women's boxing, covering women's boxing, reporting women's boxing. And that was Ring IQ and Punch Drunk Boxing. Nobody else. Does Ring respect me? Yes or no? I don't know. I don't know, but I keep it real. I keep it honest. If there was only one channel I could go out there and debate women boxing, it would just be Ring IQ. It would just Punch Drunk and Ring IQ. That's it. None of these new boxing content creators, shout out to the new ones, shout out to the one that's now talking about women's boxing, shout out to the ones that's not truly talking about women's boxing, don't care about the ladies in women's boxing. And shout out to Ring. He goes in depth. He's been going in depth. Been doing this since day one. I keep it unbiased, logically, objectively. I give credit where credit is due. I don't give a damn if somebody want to give me credit. But, let's be real, let's be honest. These people right now, these content creators, independent media, people that now on Twitter, on IG, want to talk about women's boxing and want to come to the defense of Claressa Shields, foofy, aka Rasputia, aka Noxema Jackson from 214. You don't give a damn about Claressa Shields. Ladies and gentlemen, listen to me real quick. They don't care about Claressa Shields. Even when she goes to these podcasts that does not know nothing about the sport of boxing, they just use her for clickbait, right? They use her because they don't give a. You saw all the interviews, the Breakfast Club interview, the other interviews. They don't care a fuck. They ain't give a damn about no K. Scott. Did they interview K. Scott? Did they welcome K. Scott? Did Shannon Sharp, shout out to Shannon Sharp and Ocho Cinco, did they interview K. Scott? Do they know the legacy of Claressa Shields? Do they know the in and out? Do they know the resume? Do they know the rankings of the middleweight, the heavyweight? Do they know these girls? No, they use it because eventually throughout that interview, they're going to get into the papoose, the Remy Ma situation. Because anytime they do an interview, when they cut the interview and they edit it and they put the shorts out, whether it's an IG, YouTube, TikTok, or whatever, has nothing to do with who she be. It had nothing to do with Lanny Daniels. It had nothing to do with French on Crew de Jour. It had nothing to do with Perkins. No, it is about her glorifying herself as being the side piece to the married man, Remy Ma. Remy Ma's husband. That's what it is. Let's be real, let's be honest. When we're talking about strictly boxing, let me tell you like this. All these boxing content creators that want to throw some shots and indirect shots, just say my name. But I understand why y'all don't want to say Punch Drunk. Y'all don't want to say Mr. Moonshine. Y'all don't want to say Punch Drunk, huh? Y'all don't want to say the name of the public enemy number one, the one-man army, el sazón, el borracho, el pastor de boxeo. They don't want to say my name. Do you know why? Because if they say my name, Punch Drunk, if they say Punch, and you go to their channel, and then their people, their subscribers, and their followers going to be like, who's Punch? And then they come to Punch Drunk Boxing, and they understand what the truth is. They scared for their subscribers and followers to come to Punch Drunk, and they get entertained, and they get knowledge, and they get educated, and laugh, and all that stuff, and actually find out who's the real one out here. Ladies and gentlemen, these people are not backing Claressa Shields. They could cut all the fake lives. As a matter of fact, I'm the one. And others. Shout out to Two Tone. And others that echoes the same sentiment or energy. Shout out to everybody. Everybody. But you know who is who. Y'all know who is who. Y'all know who is who. They don't want to say the name, right, Stacy? Because they say the name, they will go to Punch Drunk, because of course that's the way that it is. If I say something about somebody, guess what they're gonna do? Y'all gonna go, you know what? Oh, Punch is saying about this. Let me go over there and stuff like that. But what's funny is, ladies and gentlemen, what's funny and sickening at the same time is I know in this community who is who. I know who cares about women boxing. I truly know who cares about Claressa Shields. I know who cares about Madison Rano. I know who cares about MVP elevating the ladies. I know who cares about Ellie Scottney. I know who cares about Cecilia Breakers and Perkins and Estrada and Natasha Jonas and Chantel Cameron and Fundura and Dina and Tiara Brown and Shadeja Green and Franchon Cruz de Jeune. I know who is who over here. They are not trying to debunk me. They're not trying to look after. Oh, they're trying to protect Claressa Shields. Oh, these guys are protecting Claressa Shields. You know what they're looking at? They're looking at Punch Drunk's numbers. That's what's ticking them off. They're looking at Punch Drunk's support. That's what's ticking them off. Because, ladies and gentlemen, like I said before, I've been here 8 years and change, and I ain't never seen nobody question me when it comes to women's boxing. You know why? Because women boxing in this community didn't have support. People didn't care. Other boxing content creators didn't care to come to Punch Drunk Boxing to debate. They didn't even care to put women boxing and content in a religious way, consistent way, in their channel. They don't care about Claressa Shields. They care about what is Punch talking about. Damn, he's getting a lot of support. Damn, look at his numbers. Then they say, oh, it's all about the numbers. It wasn't all about the numbers when I did Claressa Shields versus The Care. And I was one of 2 people that did the pay-per-view, event. All girl car. Shout out to Claressa Shields for that one when she first The Care. Anybody was doing videos and lives about it? Did anybody come to Punch Drunk Boxing and hit the debate scene? Did anybody got a fight app subscription? Show me the receipts. Oh, now is Punch. Oh, you guys talking about women. Oh, come on, that's not manly. No, you ain't talk about women. You ain't give a damn about uplifting women. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to look at first. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, my most viewed video ever. My most viewed successful video ever. A topic in which most of the boxing content creators, independent media, was so scared to tackle. You know why? Because they were scared that what happened to me was going to happen to them. Oh, shadow ban. Oh, yeah. What happened to me, they scared it was going to happen to them. They scared that it was going to. As a matter of fact, the boxing content creators, boxing independent media was acting like the commissioner and the head coach that doesn't want to keep it real in the WNBA in reference to La mujeres con pinga, the ladies with bananas, potentially going to the WNBA. And it's a big story in America, but let me say it like this, ladies and gentlemen. The reason they didn't want to say nothing in boxing, when Imani Khalif, the XY chromosome, was beating up women and getting a gold medal in Paris Olympics, a lot of you ain't want to talk about it. Y'all was scared. Y'all was scared. Y'all channel was gonna get shut down. Y'all was scared that y'all was gonna burn how you say it? Burn relationships. Because let me say it like this, ladies and gentlemen. Look, I really don't give a damn if you liberal, conservative, but in the sport of boxing, a lot of the big honchos, they're liberals. If you would have said something like that, you know, sometimes you got to pick a side. You know, religious, political affiliation is very, very people. It really make you look a person a certain way. I'm not like that. I don't give a damn what you are. You know what I'm saying? You got your vote. You vote whatever you want. Let me show y'all folks this. Give me a second. Give me a second, folks. Give me a second, folks. Give me a second. Give me a second. This is my most viewed video. My most successful viewed video. Olympian woman. 1.5 million. You know what it was about? You know what it was about? Protecting women in the sport of boxing. My most viewed video was to correct, debunk, rebuke the shenanigans and about not protecting women's boxing. And this is the Olympics. We're talking about the amateur circuit. Had nothing to do with no Claressa Shields, even an Amanda Serrano, or even a Katie Taylor, nothing like that. It was me holding down. It was me holding up, as a matter of fact. It was me looking out for women and women boxing. I've been in this shit since day one. And most of y'all motherfuckers were scared to uplift women. Most of you dudes were scared to protect women. Most of you high-profile boxing content creators were pussies and cowards that are XY chromosome. 2 of them got gold medals, beating women left and right, ladies and gentlemen. And right now, even Imani Khalif is banned. Can't get a license because she got XY chromosome. And none of y'all wanted to talk about it except for PUNSH Drunk boxing. So now these folks want to pretend, stop. You guys are hating on women. No, Claressa Shields was not the entire women race. Oh, but you hating on black women. No, Claressa Shields is not the representative of black women around the world. Claressa Shields is Claressa Shields. Foofy Foofy is Foofy Foofy. Righteous and beautiful black women do not relate to her. No. They don't. Stop disrespecting the other women, the righteous and beautiful women that carry themselves good and right and righteous. Stop it, folks. That's not Claressa Shields. They do not relate to a Claressa Shields. They don't want to be attached to a Claressa Shields. She does not motivate. She does not inspire. Ladies and gentlemen, if you look at the Time magazine, the most influential boxer, woman boxer, was Amanda Serrano. Because she carries herself well in and out the ring, and she knows the platform that she's in, that she could inspire many women around the world and young women around the world. But these guys don't give a damn about that shit. They not checking me. They don't want to check me because they into Claressa Shields or want to speak on behalf of Claressa Shields or want to protect Claressa Shields. And if you want to protect Claressa Shields, as a matter of fact, there's a lot of beta males out here that wants to act like they're Claressa Shields' protector. It seems like y'all want to be just another nigga upstairs. Y'all want to take his place? Do y'all want to take the gigolo's place? As a matter of fact, y'all doing a better job than the gigolo upstairs because he don't protect Claressa Shields. He ain't got the rippity rappy and defend the Claressa Shields when he went up against 50 Cent. When 50 Cent be like, man, get the fuck out of here. I ain't going to no studio for you. Does the gigolo upstairs protect Shanae Shields when she crashing out time after time? Does he pull the leash? Nope. Does he say, shh? No. Does he say control yourself? No. Did he control her when she went out there unprofessionalism and then attacked Alicia Baumgartner because Alicia Baumgartner just said that, yo, I could beat you. Just like Claressa Shields feel like she could beat anybody. What happened, Claressa Shields? You're the only one that could feel that you could beat anybody? Ain't nobody trying to slap you or run a car over you and stuff like that just because you're confident. You hate that other women are confident. It seems like you're the only one that thinks that you're the only one that's allowed to be confident. You're the one that's allowed to say, I could beat her and I could beat her and I'm greater than her and I could beat her and I could beat her in this weight class and this weight class. What happened? Nobody else can have confidence? I thought that you're here for women. Ladies and gentlemen, ain't nobody trying to attack PUNSH Drunk because they're trying to defend Claressa Shields. They're not trying to go out there and say, yo, Tucho, ha ha. No. They're not attacking me or him or anybody else. They have the same sentiment and energy that we have. They are looking purely at the support. They're looking at y'all in the chat right now, and they're trying to say, why you guys are trying to, man, support them, man. Man, look at PUNSH Drunk, man. Damn, man, he's still on the road, man. He's still lit. Damn, he's still successful in this YouTube shit. Damn, he got a long run. Shit, it's almost going on a decade. Well, y'all thought that I was going to leave? Y'all thought that I was going to fail? Yeah, hey, I seen a lot of channels come and go in my years. You just can't figure out how PUNSH Drunk is still in the top of his game and his YTBC. And y'all motherfuckers are jealous because y'all can't handle the energy. Y'all can't, in English or in español, mama huevazo. Y'all cannot handle the content. Y'all cannot handle the delivery. Y'all cannot handle the energy, the charisma, the comedic. You guys can't beat me. I'm in my own motherfucking lane. I don't need no co-signers from another boxing content creators to uplift my channel. I made it from the mud, and y'all mad that I'm still here, and y'all mad that I'm delivering the truth, and y'all mad that I'm still exposing y'all. I'm exposing any lie in the sport of boxing. I don't give a damn about no relationship in the sport of boxing. I don't give a damn if it ain't truth, it ain't real, it ain't righteous. I ain't fucking with you. Don't fuck with me. You are not trying to defend Claressa Shields. Y'all don't give a damn about Claressa Shields. I've talked to y'all when we be out there, and most of y'all come up to me when I'm in the, matter of fact, when I'm in the show versus Jerome Booth and Xander Zayas. Do you know how many people come up to me and be like, hi, yo, Punch, I be watching your shit, yo, you crazy, yo, Crud, you crazy. And then they go to their fucking channel when I see them in the fucking tweets and comment section and say, oh, these guys be going at Claressa Shields. Yeah, y'all give me a handshake when y'all see me. Y'all want to take pictures when y'all seeing me. None of y'all have no energy towards me in person. None. Anybody, ladies and gentlemen, have you ever seen any video of anybody walking up to PUNSH Drunk and say, I don't like when you say this and I don't like when you say that? You guys hate the support. You guys hate the numbers. And just like in the sport of boxing, a lot of these, I'm going to say it like this, ladies and gentlemen, whether you're a casual or hardcore boxing fan, you understand exactly what I'm talking about. In the sport of boxing, these guys like to pocket watch other fighters. Oh, but when we talking about Claressa Shields, 500K, Punch, you know, that's not what she's really getting. Oh no, that's what the Georgia State Athletic Entertainment Commission said. That's what they report. That's what's gonna go on tax. But Punch, but what about the sponsor? Do you have the number for it? But Punch, what about the endorsement? Do you have the number for that? That has nothing to do with the purse. That has nothing to do with the guarantee. I don't give a damn. As a matter of fact, me and you, anybody in the chat, if you have a business, you could sponsor Shanae Shields. Is that going to count into her a guaranteed purse? No, the guaranteed purse. And ladies and gentlemen, yes, I told you I was going to get it. I told you I was not going to slack, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on, because people don't like facts. It hurts. People don't like the facts. And Shanae Shields, you cannot be mad that I'm speaking facts. And if I'm not speaking facts, sue me, like you said last year. And you haven't. So you want to know why I'm still on the neck? It's because you crossed the line with Punch. Because I questioned your $8 million deal. And you came over here to my channel and you said, I promise you getting sued because you sitting here lying. But no worries, you getting served. You saw me December 10th. Why you ain't serve me? Why your attorneys didn't serve me? You know why? Because I'm a truth teller. You're going to get sued, my guy. You're going to get sued. Don't act like you could throw shots at me. Don't act like you could throw shots at me. Oh, Punch, chill out. Oh, Punch, chill out. Show no chill out over here. Ain't no chill out over here. No chill out over here. I question you because I seen this interview in which you said this. Hold on, folks. Damn it, hold on.
That's just the number that we decided to put out there.
That's just the number that we paid. We just thought to put it out there. So it's not a real number. It's not an $8 million. Show the fucking paperwork. You don't got to show your whole contract. Huh? Show that section. It's right there. It's in the beginning of the section when you get the $3 million bonus, right? When in the contract. I know how to read contracts. I advise fighters. I facilitated deals in the sport of boxing. That's why they can't fuck with me, bruh. That's why they can't. I read managerial contracts and promotional contracts. I've done lives about it. And I'm not the guy that just speak about it. I show y'all. Just like I get the information just like this. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Just like I get the information like this. Huh? You're mad because I could get the information? You're mad? You're mad? This is the official purse sheet. You mad because I could get the information? You can't call me a liar now. You can't call me a liar. You can't call me a liar. Nobody could call me a liar. Because I could get the licensing fee of your last fight. I ain't no dummy. Hey, I ain't no dummy. I know how to get information if I want. And there's some information now that is still pending. So if I make $500 now, you got to go back on Twitter or whatever, right? And basically say, hold on, folks. Why you get mad at the truth? Don't get mad at me. Why they getting mad at me? Why y'all getting mad at me? What happened? Y'all trying to debunk the truth? You must be crazy. You must be out of line, folks. You must be out of line, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. You guys don't want me to deliver the truth? Huh? Y'all getting mad at PUNSH Drunk because I deliver truth and facts to the people? Oh, no. They want me to shut up because they don't want me to deliver the truth. They want me to shut up, ladies and gentlemen, because they don't want you guys in the chat right now, when the people that's listening on live or catch the live later, because they don't want to listen to that truth. Because this is what it is. She'll go out there and her team will say, I am making this and I make this much money. Well, back the fuck it up. Back it up. Back it up. And then we will be the humble ones. But we're humbling you. See, ladies and gentlemen, we're not going after, we don't try to seek every purse. I want everybody to be compensated well. And let me say it like this, 500K is 500K. And God bless you, you got 500K. And if you got more from sponsors that we don't know, good. You risk your life for pure entertainment. I want every fighter to be compensated. I'm an advocate for fighters getting paid. It's not that I don't want you to get paid. It's that you like to call people broke and bums and jealous and haters and stuff like that. You're the one that's going out there and chastising people that probably don't got money, that's going through a tough time and things of that nature, like you was when you was coming up, right? And then you want to say, I made this and I did that. And I'm the first million. I'm the first one to make $1 million. No, I got to correct you, because if I don't correct you, then it's disrespecting the other ladies that actually did accomplish that. If I let you rock and I let you go into these interviews in which these interviewers don't know nothing about the sport of boxing, do not want to fact check you or nothing, it's actually disrespecting those who actually did. You're disrespecting Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor when you say that you are the first $1 million fighter, and the other and you boxing content creators, the independent media that don't want to check her, I would do it. If you want to pop Claressa Shields' ass pimple all you want, you do it. If y'all want to be just another nigga upstairs, like the gigolo upstairs, and join him in bed and y'all could play with each other and stuff like that, be my guest. You do what you do. It ain't June, but you can act like it's June. Go ahead. But I'm going to deliver the truth. You just mad because I'm delivering it. You guys want me to hush up, shut up, and try to think that y'all gonna say certain things that's gonna make me stop. Hey yo, ladies and gentlemen. Hey yo, y'all think that I was just throwing 1, 2 videos a day. I am going every single day, 3 times a day. You guys are just making me make more videos and make more content and dig in and dig in and dig in. You think you're gonna slow me down, ladies and gentlemen? For the rest of 2026 is a marathon of the Claressa Shields. Unsubscribe or subscribe. Do whatever you want to do. Thanks to the enablers. Thanks to the enablers. Thanks to the enablers. Now y'all cutting videos and y'all cutting live, trying to debunk or indirect debunk me. And if I have to control the narrative because I'm not going to let her control the narrative of lies, then that's what I got to do. Is the new world boxing order. Oh, yes, I'm Steve. Yeah, I'm Nash. I'm Scott Hall. I'm Hulk Hogan. Oh, yeah, it's a new NWO in the sport of boxing, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to cause chaos, but the chaos is true. Blowing flowers with the $5 super chatty potty K. They all scared of you, Punch. Your integrity is at 100. I'm tired of this heavy glazing. Yeah. Oh, she just called me in two-tone. What was it, yesterday or this morning or whatever, when I seen the tweet? Oh, that we're weirdos, that we obsessed. No, I'm obsessed with telling the truth. I'm obsessed with not allowing you to tell lies. That's what it is. Good looking out, flowers. Flor! God bless. Get him, Kiana, with the $2 super chat. My fault, yo. God bless you. God bless you. My fault if I haven't. My fault. Barbara with the jewels. Floating horse. What's good? Brooke in the building. What's good, Brooke in the building? Buttercup in the building. What's good? Thanks for the jewels. Bless. See money with the $10 super chat. I comprar comida China. God bless you. I didn't even see that one. I was on the road. I'm in the road. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm amped up. Good looking out. God bless. Thank you. Appreciate you. Spiritual. They're going to feel the spirit today. The spirit of truth. The spirit of truth, spiritual. The spirit of truth. Lord, good looking now. Michelle, good looking now. Divine in the building with the $2 super chatty body K. Ha comprado peso de plátano. Soy in the building. What's good? Stacy in the building. Let's go, spiritual. She ain't and can't sue you because you tell no lies. Facts. Good looking out with the $2 super chat. Facts. God bless. Holly in the building. What's good, Holly? Most High in the building. What's good, man? What's good? Nisha Rogers, we got you, Punch. Good looking now with the $5 super chat. Yeah, man, we the army of truth, but ain't we not exposing? Let's not. I'm going to exchange the word, or I'm going to. Of course, we're going to be using the word expose, but stuff like that. But I want y'all to correct me using the word expose, and what we're going to do is use the word correction. Correction, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we got to use. That's the word that I want to use. Hold on, give me a second. You know why I want to use the word correction? Give me a second. Yo, StreamYard is giving me a tough time lately. I don't understand why. Is anybody could hear me good? Because StreamYard was acting up. That's why it took actually a long time for me to go live. it's not letting me upload certain pictures, and it took a while for me to go live. Hold on. Let me see if I take this thing out. I don't know why. Give me a second. Give me 1 second, folks. All right. This is why I want to use, I'm not going to use, because let's speak a language that I believe Claressa Shields, Shanae Shields could understand. I don't know if you guys are God worshipers. I don't know if you accepted Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior. If I were you, I will. He's the best. Shout out to everybody that are God-fearing individuals. 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 16, 17. You know your Bible, Claressa? All scripture is God-breathed and useful for teaching, rebuking, correcting, and training in righteousness, so that the servant of God may be thoroughly equipped for every good work. Ladies and gentlemen, yes. I've used this, yes, and this is one of my favorite verses. You know why it's one of my favorite verses? The reason it's one of my favorite verses is because every time we see something abnormal, every time we see something in society or in our culture that's trying to infiltrate the minds of the youth and or whatever, don't judge. In the Bible, it says, don't judge. God doesn't want you to judge, because then they feel that allows them to do unrighteous things, unrighteous behavior. It allows a Shanae Shields to think that being with a married man is okay. And Claressa Shields, Shanae Shields, it's not that we don't want you to be, it's not that we don't want you to be happy. It's not that we don't want you to be in love. It's that we're looking out for you. So your actions could look out for those who comes before you or looking up to you. You in a position, I'm going to say it again, Claressa Shields, you in a position to inspire so many people around the world in and out the ring, because at the end of the day, that is what GOAT is all about. That is what the greatest of all time is all about. The impact, the influence, the motivation in and out the ring. You got to inspire in and out the ring. It got to be bigger than you. It got to be more than you. It was bigger for Jim Brown. It was bigger for Muhammad Ali. It got to be bigger for you. Just like this young lady right here. Just like that young lady right there. Yeah. Amanda Serrano. And you see all those women behind her. You see the elevation. If it wasn't for her sacrifice, if it wasn't for her, if it wasn't for her being selfless, then this was never going to happen. Did y'all read what Nakisa said yesterday? Did y'all hear what Nakisa said yesterday? Hold on. Let me see if I got it right here. Hold on. What did Nakisa say? Nakisa. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like, smash the like, smash the like. Smash the like. Take this thing out of the way. Nakisa, the CEO of MVP, says Amanda Serrano equals most divisions, most titles, most watched, most paid and most responsible for MVP investing in women's boxing, where we now have over 50 fighters and the partnership with ESPN, Sky, Netflix, and The Zone, with women's boxing being a core of all of it. Thank you, Amanda. You made us believe. Can you imagine if Amanda Serrano would have been just like Shanae Shields and be like, you know what? I think about myself. I just want to get the fight. I just want to get my big fight with Katie Taylor and leave the sport. If it wasn't for Amanda Serrano's sacrifice and MVP believing in her and the way that she performed versus Katie Taylor in the first fight, well, guess what? Women boxing probably would be dead right now. Never would be a sport because nobody would be investing in women's boxing, because look what Amanda Serrano made happen. This is more than just you thinking about yourself. That's why Amanda Serrano is the most influential female fighter and fighter in Time Magazine 2026. Do y'all hear anything what she does outside of the ring? No. And I've spoken to Amanda Serrano before, and I say, yo, Amanda, they be hating on you. She be hating on you. I wish that you bring that Brooklyn out of you, that Puerto Rico, Carolina, and go ahead. You know what Amanda Serrano always said for years? I said, young women are looking at me. I represent young women, young girls. Every time I even try to bait Amanda Serrano, because she saw all the hate, all the indirect shots that Claressa Shields and others been saying throughout the years. And she like, no, I represent more than myself. I represent the young women that's looking at me. You don't think that Amanda Serrano could pop off anytime? You don't think that she got an army to pop off? The gigolo from upstairs, no. Papoose knows about the army that Amanda Serrano in Brooklyn has. He knows very, very well. He knows. He knows. Because he knows Fat Joe. His wife got an entourage, but they know the weight that Amanda Serrano and her peoples have. If she wanted to pop off, she could pop off. Everybody know her sister is a fighter as well. Cindy is a crazy one too. But no, because she represents more than just herself. And she's not going to react in a way like a Shanae Shields. And what I'm saying is, Shanae Shields is in a position to be more than what she thinks she could be. No, you do not have to create drama. No, you don't have to have a character of a cesspool. No, you don't have to be a cancer to women boxing and boxing itself. You don't have to. If you're saying that Muhammad Ali is the greatest of all time, why don't you emulate Muhammad Ali then? I mean, he could talk his trash just like Muhammad Ali did. But outside of the ring as well, he took a stand and he fought for a bigger cause. So, ladies and gentlemen, like I've been saying, good looking now. Life is beautiful. The people, when you listen to people, other content creators, or you on Twitter or you on IG, and they saying, oh, these guys are hating on this and these guys are hating on that. No. You know what they're hating on? My numbers. That's it. That's it. Just like they pocket watch fighters, they trying to pocket watch punch and number watch punch. Put it that way. Number watch punch. They hate that 568 currently is looking on right now. They hate when I cut a video was in the K's. They hate that I'm still relevant. That's what they hate. They don't care about Claressa Shields. They don't care. I've known people. I've known I've seen their content. Content. They don't care about. You think they care? You think they really care about her? No, they don't care about her. They care about punch. Because ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you like this. If PUNSH Drunk boxing right now will be cutting it live and I have 5 people looking on, they wouldn't give a damn. If I would have 5 people looking on, Two Tone would have 3 people looking on, Ego would have 5 people looking on, these people have hood sport, hood boxing, and the rest that people even have forwarded me their content. Yo, PUNSH, check this out, check this out. Shout out to everybody. I really can't check out everybody's stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm busy outside of this, and especially right now with moms. But shout out to everybody doing their thing. Y'all in y'all lane, I'm in my lane. But I know I know what's going on. You feel me? That's like when you put it this way, ladies and gentlemen. That's like when you move out the hood or you move out the block, but you still know what was happening. You know what I'm saying? It's like my brother used to be locked up for a while, right? And I used to speak to him when he was locked up, and he knew everything what was happening in the block. Like if he was there, I'm like, yeah. As a matter of fact, he knew more shit than I do. Oh, you know that this person did this. You know this person got pregnant. You know this person got pregnant by this one. And my brother used to know every details of what's happening in the block, and he's locked up. It's almost the same shit. So I know who's the debunk army, and I know who echoes or have similar energy that I have. And that's just based off content. And I don't think that content creators, boxing content creators or independent media, whatever you want to call it, should judge. I'm not going to say judge, but they should. Don't look at me based on my content that you may not agree. Because tomorrow I may have a content and me and you may agree. We may disagree. You may disagree with me with the Claressa Shields, but you may not disagree with me with a Teofimo Lopez and Rolly Romero or AJ versus Tyson Fury. That's what happens in the sport of boxing when it comes to boxing content creator. Yo, you ain't shit. You heard what Punch said. You saw what Punch said. And then I say something that echoes what they're saying. Yo, man. Yo, I ain't know how I felt about you, but man, you a real one. No, it's not that you feel like I'm a real one or a fake one or whatever. No. It's because now whatever this content is or whatever this event or fight is, we echo the same thing. So now you think I'm cool because you may feel that, oh, yo, Boots Ennis could beat this person, and I'm saying Boots Ennis could beat this person. Oh, yo, Punch is a real one. Oh, but Punch is a fake one when it comes to Claressa Shields. No, get the fuck out of here. We all got different opinions. We all got different opinions. But I'm going to keep it real, ladies and gentlemen. Claressa Shields says, hold on, not this one. But we could talk about that as well. We'll bring that up also. After I and others, shout out to Jedi Goodman was the first one to disclose it. I got my email from the Georgia Athletic Entertainment Commission. That's what they sent me right there, ladies and gentlemen. Claressa Shields couldn't debunk it. She couldn't debunk it. She tried to make it seem like she make more money, but because she can't argue the truth. See, right here, she can't say Punch's line or anybody else's line. She's just mad that it came out. Time out. Why didn't Claressa Shields disclose this before the fight? Why she didn't disclose this right after the fight? No, you want to time in. You want to time in on it because, and I've said before, ladies and gentlemen, if you was following the channel, I said before that I said the good thing that this fight was in Georgia is because in Georgia, the state commission has to give it's public records. Some other commissions in other state, no, they put it, they hush it, it's disclosed, it doesn't come out to the public. But Georgia is one of the few states that you could request and they'll email it to you and things of that nature in the time frame that they want to give it to you. But they have to deliver everything publicly. That was a good thing that it was in Georgia because I knew that she couldn't lie or her team could lie or inflate whatever numbers or situation like she did in Little Caesars in Michigan. Because in Michigan, the only thing that they could disclose to me was the licensing fee. But the licensing fee already is in layman's terms. If the licensing fee in Little Caesars was $1.6 million, then guess what? She didn't get paid more than $1.1, $1.2, $1.3 million. If she's going to debate that with me, and she probably got another $500,000 payday. Now, this is what Claressa Shields said post the information coming out. I see what y'all trying to do, but I made over $1 million each fight since Savannah Marshall. I literally have a $8 million deal, but this is what you said, Shanae.
That's just the number that we decided to put out there.
If you really have an $8 million deal, when people are questioning that you have an $8 million deal because
that's
of
just
this,
the number that we decided to put out there.
and show us the contract, just like the Georgia State Athletic Commission could show that you made $500K. Show me in your contract that you have an $8 million deal. Show it. And maybe the people won't speculate. You don't have to show all the terms of the contract. You don't have to show the terms. You don't have to show nothing, the years, the fights. We don't care. Show us they got an $8 million contract. What the Georgia Athletic Commission disclosed is the guarantee-based purse. That's the only thing that we could disclose is the guarantee purse, because your event was not a pay-per-view event. Let me keep on reading, which is the amount I was comfortable receiving up front. What you mean up front? That's your guarantee purse for the night. Having publicly disclosed, you don't decide to have the publicly disclosed. You don't decide that. It was going to be disclosed because you're in Georgia. Can you disclose the one in Michigan? Can you disclose the one in Michigan? How about that? The figure does not represent my total compensation for the event. So what is your total compensation of the event? Let's see how much did you get off the tickets? Let me see how much you get off the hotel. Well, let's make this. So you're telling me, hold on, folks. So you're telling me, because the thing, this is what it is. She thinks because most of the people don't understand the sport of boxing or naive of the business of the sport of boxing are gullible. And this is why I have to speak. I have to speak because I'm not gullible. I'm not gullible. Ladies and gentlemen, you're Shanae Shields, you're assigned to Win Records and Salida Promotion. How you think Salida is going to get paid, and how you think that Win Records is going to get paid? So you're telling me you're going to get your purse, and then you're going to get the ticket sale, and you're going to get the stream, and you're going to get the sponsors and the endorsement. You're going to get everything. Everything goes to your pocket, and Win Records are just there just to take a picture with you? No. How you think Win Records is going to make money? How you think Salida Promotion is going to make money? If you made more than that, show it. Just like the Georgia State Athletic Commission showed proof, because that's where the sanctioning body is going to take their 3% from. Am I saying that there in the sport of boxing, there isn't more money pushed down, and then on the bottom of a table? Sometimes fighters say they make this much money, and sometimes it's less than what's reported. Ooh. I know fighters that say, yo, I made this, and in actuality, they come back around and say, I made this. For example, did y'all remember Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia? And remember the first report that came out is that they made $30 million. And then when Ryan Garcia went to court with Devin Haney, he received a guaranteed of $1 million. I could only go by what's written, just like in the Bible, Shanae Shields, right? You heard that phrase. It's written. You know, the Nas album, it is written. I could only go by the facts, not what you. It's easy for me to be like, hey, yo, Punch. All right, I'm going to give you an example. Hold on. Shout out to Barbara. Thanks for sharing, God. God bless your mom. Thank you, Barbara. I appreciate you. I appreciate the prayers and all that love, man. My family really appreciate that. If Barbara gives me $2, but I'm going to go around and say, nah, Barbara gave me $1,500. No, Barbara gave me $2. Everybody saw it right there. It's right there. Barbara said, donated $2 to the channel to support the channel. $2. She ain't give $2 million. You see that, Shanae Shields? You see how I could give the facts and the people see the facts, right? Shout out to Too Fly. I'm still laughing when you said about the Street Fighter. Cletus Button, Tifus, Shields Jr. didn't write that shit. We all know that. You know why? Because she's itching, right? I'm going to tell you like this, folks. Good looking out. God bless you. God bless you. K, God bless you with the jewels. She's itching because she's like this. Fuck. They said the truth. Damn it. She feels so stupid. She needs somebody to go out there or herself, but she can't give the number that she want to give. Are you going to claim that on tax? Well, you want to say that you made $3 million like you did in the Cam Newton interview? Come on, show it. Show it like the Georgia State Athletic Commission showed it. Show it to the people. Show it. No, you ain't going to show it. You made $500,000. That's your guaranteed purse. Include participation in overall business of the event, including gate revenue, sponsorships, and other event-related revenue streams. That's not you writing that. We know how you write, Claressa Shields. We know how you type. What happened? You were shaking that you needed somebody to type this for you? Out of respect for my opponent's privacy, I won't speak on her compensation or the terms of her agreement. I know my opponent was paid her highest fight purse. Maybe $50,000 was her highest paid purse. Maybe $50,000 was her highest paid purse. I don't think she got paid more than that versus Olivia. I think $50,000 was her highest paid purse. We can't knock that. Hey, Franchon Cruz de Jeune said in the interview with Angelique Lee that she didn't get the highest paid purse fighting you. Or you going to lie about Franchon Cruz de Jeune? Franchon Cruz de Jeune in the Angelique Lee interview said that fighting you, she didn't receive her highest paid purse. Because the more, see, folks, the less that a person takes, she needs to find an opponent that's willing to take less so she could get more off the licensing fee, off the money that's on the pot. See, because you can't go in a fight with Shadeja Green or Michaela Mayer or one of the girls of MVP, and you could push $50,000 guaranteed. They ain't going to take that. Michaela Mayer is going to ask for $1 million. But how about the license fee is $2 million or $1.9 million or $2.1 million? You're going to want to negotiate that because you want to get way more. Michaela Mayer ain't taking less than $1 million guaranteed. We're not gullible. We're not dumb. And that's why the only reason you needed to tweet what you tweeted, it was because what Jedi Goodman reported, what PUNSH Drunk Boxing reported, what others reported, what Two-Tone reported, and everybody else when got the information reported. I got the information first from Jedi. He reported it. And later on, I got the email. And the rest of the information is going to come in within 30 days. It's supposed to be 3 business days. But I know what they're trying to do. You know what they're trying to do, folks, ladies and gentlemen, right now? They're calling the Georgia State. Please don't disclose it. Don't disclose the tickets. Don't disclose the gate. Don't disclose it. This ain't Michigan. This is Georgia. Georgia have to disclose everything publicly. So, ladies and gentlemen, currently, they don't want the Georgia State Athletic Commission to disclose the information. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I spoke to whoever I need to speak to. Don't play with Punch. I am not the one. I'm a nice guy. $5 super chat. What's good, Al? Google, did they give free tickets to Claressa Shields? Ain't she say she sold out? She knows that she ain't sell out. The promotional company know that they ain't sell out. The network and the stream network, the Zone know that they ain't sold out. But they wanted to say to the people and people in the media like the Breakfast Club that's syndicated and has high profile and millions of subscribers, you're going to lie to the people, then the little old PUNSH Drunk box is going to tell the truth. Keep on lying, I'm going to tell the truth. Just tell your team and everybody else to stop and quit the lies. You don't have to inflate everything. If 16,000 people was there Hey, that's 16,000 people. Cool. Cool. You understand, folks? If it's 16,000 people there, it's cool. That is great. That is still 16,000 people. Hey, yo, if they got 16,000 people from the street that put it this way. If everybody went in there free, but you know how it's hard to just keep 16,000 people there? I'm not mad at that. We're not mad about that. Good. People want to be entertained. Let them be entertained. I've been to shows in Central Park where it's free. You think that people care? People enjoy the show. I've seen Nas perform in Central Park when they be having in the summer. They be having the summer shows, the summer concerts. In the beginning, you ain't had to pay. It's like giving back to the community. Cool. Remy Ma perform in Harlem in the Bronx. Cool. It ain't have to be in Yankee Stadium. People ain't saying, oh, shit, this motherfucker Nas worldwide was performing in Central Park for free. That's not what people don't really care about that. It's when you try to say things like this, oh, you sold out, and I'm the first woman to ever perform in the State Farm Arena. No, you're lying. And everybody else is lying as well. You guys would rather throw a legend, a pioneer of women boxing that paved the way for all these women out here. You rather lie on her legacy and name to uplift yours and say that you the first woman to headline State Farm Arena when it was Layla Ali in 2004 and 2005. You guys rather throw Salida win Breakfast Club, you media folks, you independent media that never even want to correct her. You rather throw the great Layla Ali under the bus to uplift the cesspool. You guys rather keep your mouth shut, degrade, devalue, disrespect Layla Ali just to say this thing. She's the first to headline, the first woman to headline the State Farm Arena, and y'all rather throw a Layla Ali, a pioneer that paved the way for that same girl to perform there and headline there. You guys rather throw Layla Ali in the garbage. Fuck you. I'm not the one. We're gonna uplift Layla Ali. She's a pioneer. And if Claressa Shields cares enough about the legacy of herself, she should be caring about the legacy of others, because Claressa Shields, you wouldn't want that to happen to you when your career is over. How would you feel if they say, hey, guess what? Let's say 20 years from now, this new girl is the first woman to headline the Little Caesars Arena in Michigan. How would you feel? You'd be like, damn, they trying to erase history. They trying to rewrite history. They trying to act like I don't exist. That's fucked up. I wouldn't let that happen. I don't give a damn how much I dislike or like you. Big. She's in the chat, y'all. She's in the chat. She's in the chat. Where's she at? Where's she at? Oh, y'all gaslighting. Y'all gaslighting. Melissa in the building. I met you once, Punch, and you are such a nice man. Melissa, good looking out. You have remained honest, fair, impartial. It's not personal. Thank you for keeping it honest and boxing facts. Appreciate you, Melissa, with the $20 super chatty. Appreciate you. You know why? Because in the end of the day, Melissa and everybody in the chat, in the end of the day, I'm a boxing content creator. You could call me independent media, whatever y'all want to tag me with, right? The only thing I have in this line of work is my voice. That's the only credibility I have. I'm not a world champion. And shout out to all the world champions. Shout out to the modern day warriors, the modern day gladiators, the one that put their life on the line for pure entertainment, including Claressa Shields. Your credibility is what you do in the ring. My credibility is what I do with this. Your credibility is what you do in the ring. And my credibility is what I do in this. Man, then y'all. Hold on. Second. Yesterday I gotta say, and yes, yesterday I was supposed to do an interview with Amanda Serrano. I was, but I had to attend to a family matter and stuff like that. So couldn't punch. You get all the respect for what you do. I enjoy your voice because you know what you're talking about. Good looking out. Good looking out, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just keeping it real. Folks, I can only keep it real. That's all. That's all. My word is. You know what? When they say your word is your bond, your word is your everything. In this line of work, ladies and gentlemen, my voice is my everything. That's all I got, and I will not break him for nobody. I've gotten blackballed because of the truth. Yo, in this community, boxing is a lot of people are very emotional. Like I told you, what they want you to be is their promotional team. It's becoming, there's no such thing as media anymore in the sport of boxing. Like I told y'all before, high profile media, high profile publications, and high traffic publications have abandoned boxing. That's why you see Fight Hub, Fight Hype, Seconds Out, ES News, you know what I'm saying? The Boxing Voice and you know what I'm saying, the rest, right? Corner Boxing, and you know, we're now the content creators, and I don't put them too much as personality content creators. You know, I really put them as independent media, and I put myself as a boxing content creator. But I do get a media pass here and there if I apply for it or I'm accepted by it. But what they want us to be is their media partner. I mean, their promotional partner. They don't want us to be media. They don't want us to be the truth. They want people to, when Claressa Shields says, I'm the first woman to ever headline the State Farm Arena, everybody in the media, they don't want nobody in the media to say, no, it was Layla Ali. You know how embarrassing that is? Can you imagine, folks? Just imagine this, folks. And I want you media folks, because the day that Layla Ali wants to come around, she's going to go to one of these shows. You guys are going to act like, what's up, Layla? But all you gals and dudes that was doing media work for Claressa Shields versus K. Scott, all of you shitted on Layla Ali. All of you. All of you. You pathetic. You pathetic. All of you shitted on Layla Ali because you allowed Claressa Shields. None of you could have said, no, it was Layla Ali, the first one to perform. Now, can you imagine now if Layla Ali, I don't know if she cares or don't care. I don't know. But I just imagine if Layla Ali, that paved the way, especially that she took Claressa Shields under the wing. If there was any girl that she took under the wing, publicly, was Claressa Shields. Can you imagine Layla Ali just sitting in her chair and watching the event, and they say that Claressa Shields was the first one to headline this arena? Just imagine how a Layla Ali feels. Damn, I risk my life for this business, for this sport, and they're going to act like I don't exist. They're really going to act like I did not set the trend, the tone, elevate the women boxing for those who comes after me. Pathetic. Losers. All you media folks that was out there August 15th, all of you, yes, for how you just push it under the rug. All of you are losers that didn't check Claressa Shields and didn't say, you know what? No, it was Layla Ali. You guys are cowards. I'm not saying I don't hate y'all. Shout out. I probably know some of y'all. Some of y'all probably like PUNSH Drunk, but for that, your actions, you guys are pathetic. You guys are cowards. All of you. Because why? Why the need to dismiss a legend like that? Y'all wouldn't do that with Muhammad Ali. Y'all wouldn't do that with Mike Tyson. Y'all wouldn't even do that with Oscar De La Hoya. Y'all wouldn't do that with Julio Cesar Chavez. Y'all wouldn't do that with Sugar Ray Leonard, Hagler, Hearns. Y'all won't do that with Flo Mayweather. Why would y'all do that to Layla Ali? And then y'all claim to respect women and women's boxing. No, be honest. You probably don't know too much about women's boxing to even correct Claressa Shields because you don't give a damn. $5 super chat. Cletus has some nerve to put on clean clothes with an unwashed snatch after the fight. Too fly. Hey, man, I know the people around you, they be having a good time, man. You really are hilarious. You really are hilarious. You really are hilarious. Hold on. Soy. Good looking now. I'm sorry if I missed any. Let me see if I, cause sometimes when I'm going in, I sometimes miss. What's good, Sassy? What's good? Cletus, get rid of that crunchy ass orange wig. Banaka. Claressa stops Amanda Serrano if the same weight. All right, Tony Ho. Okay. I mean, look, hey, that's your opinion. It's a boxing opinion. Cool. You know what I'm saying? I think that if Claressa Shields was the same size of Amanda Serrano, I think that Amanda Serrano would hurt Claressa Shields. I don't think she's as sharp as Katie Taylor. So if they was around the same height, I think Amanda Serrano takes down Claressa Shields. That's just my opinion. You know, I don't think she got the combination or the output like a Katie Taylor. And I think that the output was the one that was probably, if the judges were giving Katie Taylor certain fights and rounds and stuff like that, maybe because of the accumulation of punches. But this is what let me see what Claressa Shields said. Was this Claressa Shields that said this? Give me a second. 2021, Claressa Shields says, this is why you are muted. She was talking about something else. I love Amanda Serrano and share the title quote with her. She is a great fighter, and me mentioning her pay, women's lack of pay in boxing, I hope she and I both get paid our worth moving forward. Why am I showing you this tweet? Because this is what Claressa Shields' problem is. Claressa Shields, and this is why before I supported Claressa Shields, and then later on, I saw her true colors. See, Claressa Shields was all good about women's boxing and elevating and trying to enhance women's boxing. The problem was that she never thought that Amanda Serrano will be the one to get paid more than her. You understand? See, because years ago on the come up, Amanda Serrano just didn't have the machine, the promotional machine behind her. Right? She didn't have the promotional machine behind her. Claressa Shields already had hype coming from the amateurs and winning 2 gold medals. See, Claressa Shields is the type where she would be like, oh yeah, man, all the women we fight will get us more money and stuff like that. My homegirl, my sister, Amanda Serrano, you know what I'm saying? And Amanda Serrano will be like, yo, that's my big sis. She's the GWO. And Claressa Shields say, I'll share the GWO. The problem with Claressa Shields is that when Amanda Serrano was the lead, she had a problem with that. See, Claressa Shields didn't have a problem with Amanda Serrano. Claressa Shields be on social media and she has a problem with the fan. So what happened was that when Claressa Shields set the tone in sharing the GWO name with Amanda Serrano, and then people started thinking about Amanda Serrano and the GWO, that's when people started saying, well, Amanda Serrano is the GWO. See, the thing is, Claressa Shields didn't think that Amanda Serrano was going to get the type of attention that she got at the time. She never thought that people was really going to elevate Amanda Serrano greater than her. She didn't think that people was actually going to tag Amanda Serrano the GWO. But Amanda Serrano never adopted that name. She never called herself the GWO. Amanda Serrano to this day never said, I'm the greatest of all time. That was never the thing with Amanda Serrano. And if anybody, go find it for me. Amanda Serrano all these years never say I'm the greatest of all time. Amanda Serrano never cared about none of that. Claressa Shields, you cared about it. So when you shared it, and guess what? Then Jake Paul and people on Twitter and people on IG, and then people started making videos that, oh, Amanda Serrano is the greatest of all time, that's when you turn your back on Amanda Serrano. But not because of Amanda Serrano. You couldn't take it, other people saying it. You couldn't take what social media was saying, so you turn your backs on Amanda Serrano. Amanda Serrano never disrespected you. Is that you just couldn't take listening and reading time after time that Amanda Serrano is the GOAT. But you, the one that shared it. You are the one that did that. You just mad that people actually called her that. I want to say this. Look at September 26, 2025. I want to say something. I love that Alicia Baumgartner is getting the platform that she deserves. You go, girl. Even though she thinks that she's the best female boxer, that's okay. Lots of work has to be done on her to make my number one spot. Katie Taylor, number 2. Amanda Serrano, number 3. See, you ain't have a problem with Alicia Baumgartner. You had a problem with Alicia Baumgartner when they asked her a hypothetical question whether she could beat you or whether she want to fight you. And Alicia Baumgartner, as a competitor that she is, and she knows, Claressa Shields, that you never was a fan of hers. You wasn't a fan of her. You didn't believe in Alicia Baumgartner because leading up to the fight with Michaela Mayer, that's your sister. You picked Michaela Mayer to beat Alicia Baumgartner. You didn't think too much of Alicia Baumgartner, and Alicia Baumgartner just didn't forget. You thought that she forget. You thought that she wasn't listening to what you feel. You, as a matter of fact, you was the fake one, because at the end of the day, you fought Savannah Marshall as the main event. The co-main event was Michaela Mayer and Alicia Baumgartner. Michaela Mayer is one of your great friends. You didn't believe in Alicia Baumgartner, and then she beat your best friend. She surprised you. Alicia Baumgartner came from the mud. She didn't got no hype. She wasn't a favorite to beat Harper. She wasn't a favorite to beat Michaela Mayer. She rose above all the people saying that she was going to get beat. She didn't get the machine. She didn't get the push. Everything that Alicia Baumgartner earned, she earned straight from the mud. No co-signers, no high-profile professional, no machine, no network machine, no this, no that. Everything she did, she earned. And because the elevation of Alicia Baumgartner, and then Alicia Baumgartner, yes, became a champion, a high-profile name, but then she not became because she always was, but now she's bringing the fellas. Who is that? Who's Alicia Baumgartner? Oh, man, she's sexy. Oh, she's cute. Oh, she's beautiful. And you couldn't take that. So when Alicia Baumgartner answer a hypothetical question, yeah, I'll fight her if it's 147. Remember, Alicia Baumgartner is a super featherweight. She's a super featherweight. She's 130 pounds. You just said a couple of days ago, and the gigolo from upstairs said that you was weighing 198 pounds, and that's why I called you a bully. You walk around almost 200 pounds. Alicia Baumgartner stay fit, always ready to go, always in the gym. She's a gym rat. She stays at 130. I probably she won't even weight more than 140 walking weight. You was a bully. You understand her confidence. What is she supposed to say? So she said something respectfully. She said, if the fight was at 147, yeah, I could beat her. She never said if the fight is at 168 or 100 or in the heavyweight division that I'm gonna go up there and beat Claressa Shields. No, sometimes journalists or reporters ask a fantasy fight hypothetical question, and then a person like a fighter has to answer these hypothetical questions and try to give the best answer they could give and still answer it with great confidence. So Alicia Baumgartner said 147. Yeah, I'll take her. If she moved up to the 147, I'll move up to the 147. Yeah. You didn't like that, Claressa Shields. You don't want nobody to confident. Let me tell you like this. If Caroline Dubois, that you say she's your little sis, you always say somebody's your little sis. No, you don't give a damn about Caroline Dubois. You only mentioning Caroline Dubois because Caroline Dubois is calling Alicia Baumgartner. So to pinch the nerve of Alicia Baumgartner, you're acting like you're a fan of Caroline Dubois. Because if Caroline Dubois comes around and have the same confidence as these other girls, and they ask Caroline Dubois, would you beat Claressa Shields if the fight is 147-pound division? And Caroline Dubois is going to be, if she's confident and real, what do you think Caroline Dubois is going to say? Nah, she will beat the crap out of me. No, she's the best. She will beat me. She will not answer the question to be nice to you, or if she's real and confident about her skills and talent, she will say, if it's a 147-pound division, yes, I could beat anybody. because every fighter should think like that. And all the fans respect that. Every fighter, every warrior are confident in their skill set that they could beat anybody, especially when they in training camp. You gotta have that mindset. And we respect that mindset. I respect that Claressa Shields feel like she could beat anybody. I respect Alicia Baumgartner that she feels she could beat anybody in a fair fight. High, low, dímelo con los 2 pesos de plátano. Smash that like button. They don't like this facts. They don't like the facts. I don't understand why y'all don't like this facts. There's certain people who, hey, yo, media, stop. Hey, yo, stop with the bullshit. Stop with the trying to throw some darts. And then when somebody asks y'all, who you talking about, you guys act like, I'm not really talking about a specific person. No, you're talking about Punch and Two Tones and Egos and this and Ring IQ. Yes, you're talking about us. Be real. Have some spine. When somebody calls y'all cards out and say, who y'all talking about? Say the name. What happened? You scared that your followers and your subscribers are going to come tune into Punch Drunk Boxing and then they find out that they find out who the truth is or the truth tellers? That's why you don't want to say the name. Say the name. Be a man. Be men. Say the name. Punch Drunk. I'm talking about Punch Drunk. He's talking about, oh, these girls, and he shouldn't be talking about, and so that's some sassy shit, that's some gossip shit. Say the truth. Have a spine and mention the name. Have a spine and mention the name. Y'all want to call out people by saying that you guys are talking about women and you talking about that some gossip shit and stuff like that with Papoose and Remy and all that shit and her weave and this and that and this and how she look and how she this. Man, mention the fucking name because y'all do the same thing with the guys. So what that makes you more manly that you talk about other guys? What makes you more manly that y'all be talking about Keyshawn Davis for not accepting the fight with Devin Haney and y'all was checking his pockets out? So a man checking another man's pocket, a man telling how another man is worth or his value or stuff like that is more manly? Nah. That's sassy as well. A man talking about another man's pocket is bitch mode. How about that? And all y'all motherfuckers do it. Y'all spend weeks talking about Keyshawn Davis and what his value is. He better take that fight. This is the money. He don't deserve this type of money. Let me say it like this, ladies and gentlemen. Who has the right to tell you how much money you should earn? Who has the right to tell you what's your value? If I set a standard for myself and I give myself a number and this is my number, who gives you the right to tell me that what's my number? But a lot of you motherfuckers do it in the sport of boxing. All you do in the sport of boxing is talk about motherfuckers' pockets. All you do. He's the A side. No, he should get $2.1 million. No, Keyshawn Davis never made this type of money. No, Keyshawn Davis should get $3 million. All you motherfuckers was saying is, all you publications was talking about the pockets of Keyshawn Davis, but y'all don't want to listen to me talking about the pockets of Claressa Shields when the Georgia State Athletic Commission disclosed that she made $500K. No, leave her alone. How about you leave everybody else alone? How about all of y'all stay in other people's business? Leave everybody else's business alone. How about stop talking about Gervonta Davis when he gets locked up? Stop gossiping. When he manhandled his baby mom, have problem with his baby mom. Stop gossiping. Stop putting the TMZ video. All y'all motherfucking boxers was all gossiping, putting the TMZ videos of Gervonta Davis having a problem with having an issue with one of his girls in the strip club and dragging him out of there. How about that? Stop gossiping. Wasn't all? What about y'all when y'all was doing videos of Teofimo Lopez saying that his wife like black dick? Oh no, that's not gossiping either, huh? That's not gossiping. That's not gossiping, huh? Devin Haney, Devin Haney and the Taz Angel chick and things of that nature. He's going to court. He's fighting for custody. She said that he punched her. She said that Devin Haney punched her when she was pregnant. Blah blah blah. That's not gossiping. Shut the fuck up. Everybody in the sport of boxing is talks about boxers and what they do outside of the ring, just like they do inside of the ring. Shut the f up. Stop. You're not mad at Punch Drunk Boxing. You're not trying to defend Claressa Shields. What you are mad at is the number. Is the support. Is that Punch Drunk right now got 649 people looking on and you looking at the number. That's why your man, damn, Punch is getting supported. Shit. That's what, hey, yo, folks in the chat, that's what they're mad at. They're mad at all of you right now in the chat. They're mad at all of you listening to me. That's what they're mad at. Like I said before, they're not mad They're not trying to defend Claressa Shields. Why would they even try to defend her? Why, put it this way, why any man wants to defend Claressa Shields when her own man, Pap, my man, doesn't defend her? Follow the leader, follow the leader. Think about it, folks. If you see a woman having a problem with another man or another person, and her man is in the corner, and her man is like this, man, fuck that bitch, man. I ain't going, whatever, man. She's acting crazy. You gonna be Superman? You're gonna be like, what is Papoose doing, man? He's not gonna, calm things down. He's not gonna control the situation. Damn it, let me go over there and control this situation. That's what you're gonna do? Papoose doesn't give a damn to control the situation. Why are you caring? You guys talking about girls, you know what I mean? I mean, you could talk about it once and stuff like that. Shut the F up. Shut up. This is my channel. This is my content. If I want to talk about this shit every fucking day, I'll talk about it every day. And the end of the day, you're still a boxer on a boxing platform, boxing content. Right? Or what y'all want me to talk about? I'm talking about to these fake ass independent media, this man. What you want me to talk about? You want me to talk about a potential fight with Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney for the 500th time for the past 5 years? What you want me to talk about? Tank Davis versus Shakur. You want me to break that shit down? For how many years do you want me to break it down? Do you want me to talk about, Deontay Wilder versus, this one? Do you want me to talk about Terrence Bud Crawford? He's in the gym. He may be going to be back, but Crawford said he's retired. But he may be going to be back, but Crawford is retired. But what about if Bud Crawford fights Boots? But Bud Crawford is retired. But who you think who got a better jab? But Crawford's retired. He said he's retired. He's never coming back. But you want me to break down Boots Ennis versus Terrence Bud Crawford each and every day? At that point, that's gossiping. Shit. Gigi, right? The fuck they want me to talk about? I'm talking about what's relevant. I'm talking about what's relevant in the sport of boxing and what people are interested in hearing, because it's not just about me. I also give back to what people want to listen to. I don't just do boxing content creation and content or report certain just to soothe myself. I do it because it's a public platform. I created PUNSH Drunk Boxing, and I'm talking about boxing, and I'm talking about what people are interested in. Do you want me to talk about what people are not interested in? So y'all won't care about it like I did for the past years when I was talking about women boxing? These guys are jealous of Punch. That's what it is. You don't have to be jealous. You guys don't have to be jealous. You guys don't have to be jealous of the support. You guys don't have to be jealous. You guys don't have to hate because of the numbers. I want everybody to be supported. I want everybody to have high traffic. I want all the eyeballs in this community, because in the end of the day, it brings more fans into the sport of boxing, in which people say is dying. What did Floyd Mayweather said in that Thursday? He said, I'm here to support because it's a dying sport. You think I like listening when people say it's a dying sport? No. The entertainment is alive and well. The sport of boxing, is getting diluted, the sport. But entertainment, the business of boxing is alive and well. Yeah. You want to lick the nose ring? Do you want to lick it? See, it's almost the same thing. I'm talking about boxing, and this guy and there's guys want to talk about the nose ring. It's cool. You want to lick it? Do you want to put some oil? Do you want to put some oil? Do you want to wash it for me? Huh? Yeah. Oh, they think it's feminine to talk about women now. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the culture here. This is the culture. So, if you praise and support a male fighter, guess what they'll say? Man, you sucking his dick, bro. Man, stop supporting T.O., man. Man, stop supporting Tank, man. You guys are you sucking pee, man. Y'all heard that phrase every time. That's within our culture. They like to bring all that rainbow stuff. When they hate, when they see other people support other people, they be like, oh man, you on his dick. You know, you on his D. You on his D. But when I'm talking about women, why you don't say that, damn, yo, Punch, stop being in her pussy? Why don't you say, damn, Punch, get off her, get off of Vijiji? No? Because why? Yo, stop supporting Amanda Serrano, man. Get off of it, man. You want to be on her. Why you don't say that? Oh, because it sound more. You don't want it. Yo, get off Alicia Baumgartner. Why you don't say the same shit that you would say about you understand what I'm trying to say, man? You understand what I'm trying to say? So now it's feminine to talk about women, right? Women boxing. But then when you talk about male boxer and you show support, they say that you're on their dick. It's like Bayas with a $20 super chat. Punch says she's a
You's a liar.
I'm getting these people mad. They don't even know what to say. It's either two things. Stop, you acting like a female. Or, man, you got a nose ring. Oh, you hate black women. They got to go with the victimhood. It got to be something. So now talking about women's boxing, it's feminine now. But me talking about male boxers all day is not feminine. It's not gay. Hey yo, ladies, listen to me. This is what I'm talking about. Hey yo, ladies in the building, listen to me. This is what these people say. So if I'm talking about women, it's feminine. If I'm talking about men, should be gay. You know what I'm saying? So all y'all boxing content creators that keep on talking about men after men, male after male fighter after male fighters, then you got to be gay. At least I talk about the ladies. You know what I'm saying? At least I talk about the ladies. Talk about the ladies. Yo, they butt hurt. They mad. They mad at y'all. They not mad at me. Hey, yo, I'm putting it on y'all. Hey, yo, people in the chat, they not mad at me. They mad at y'all. They mad at y'all that y'all supporting the channel. They y'all support me. They y'all support the content. They y'all entertain. But that's what they mad. They mad at y'all here. Man, look at him. Look at Punch. Fucking ring nose motherfucker, tattoo in his face and chip tooth. You fucking light skinned black motherfucker, Latino, whatever. You Spanish speaking prick. You. Let's go. Let's go. Energy, energy, energy. Bring the energy. They jealous. It's all right. But they're here though. They here. I got them where they here. That's what they got. They got to be here. Terry in the building. What's good? Bro, they mad. Punch you. Okay. Punch his face. Why you mad? You know what they not saying though? That I'm a liar though. 500K. I'm not a liar though. They just mad that I'm telling you. Why y'all mad that I'm telling the truth? 500K. Why y'all mad? Why y'all mad? Hold on. Wait a minute. This is Claressa Shields a long time ago. She said, how you look at most valuable promotion when they say I need them to make money. Yeah, you do. I wish and I hope that the gigolo from upstairs is not snatching the rug beneath you, Shanae Shields. Because let me say it like this. They look at you like you were one of the most gullible persons. They got you. You don't even know it. They got you. They are, in my opinion, they're pimping you out. In my opinion. I could be wrong. But anyway, this is my opinion. When they say I need more money, quote, been here before y'all even thought about women's boxing. I'm the first to make $1 million. Y'all forgot. That's okay. I'ma remind y'all. Okay, remind us. Give me a second. That's why people laugh that you made 500K. It's not that people are not laughing that oh man, they're trying to devalue. No, you said remind us. We're reminded. We are reminded, Shanae. Hold on, let's read it again. Let's read it again, folks. Claressa Shields says, "How you look at most valuable." This is a tweet early this year. How you look at most valuable promotion when they say I need them to make money. Quote, been here before y'all even thought about women's boxing. I'm the first to make $1 million. Y'all forgot. That's okay. I'ma remind y'all.
You's a liar.
Now you cop and plea. That's not that's not how much I'm really getting. That's not how much I'm really getting. I'm getting more of the sponsors and endorsements and from the ticket venue. And that's not how much I'm really getting. I'm not getting over 100K. You guys are lying. I know what y'all trying to do. I know what y'all trying to do. I make more than that. No. Go argue with the Georgia State Athletic Commission. Don't argue with us. Go to Georgia. Go to you in Atlanta right now. Go to the office. Go to the office and argue with them. No. Don't argue with us. Don't be mad at us. Don't put no tweet. How about you send an email to the Georgia State Athletic Commission and you hash this shit out with them, all right? Get mad at the Georgia Athletic Entertainment Commission. Don't be mad at us. You don't gotta tweet at us. You don't have to explain yourself. Don't explain yourself. Don't explain yourself. Go to the office. It opens up 8 o'clock in the morning. It opens up at 8 o'clock in the morning. I spoke to them this morning. We had a great conversation. I'll tell you the best thing that happened is it was in Georgia, so I could get all the information. Are you mad? But it's your information. It's your information. Be mad at us, huh? Time out. She says, "Hold on. Wait. Let me see. See, we trying to correct you. That's it. Remember what is the word of the day? The word of the day is correcting, correction. All scripture is God, brethren, breathed, and it is useful for teaching, rebuking, correcting, and training in righteousness, so that the servant of God may be thoroughly equipped for every good work." And the older, it says every good deed. Every good work. What we want you, Claressa Shields, is that crack your Bible open. Crack your Bible open. That's all you got to do. Don't be mad at me. You're going to be mad at God because we're correcting you. We're correct. This is what we're doing, Claressa Shields. When you say a lie, we're teaching you. We're teaching you morals. The moral is that you're with a married man. Let him handle his business, and then he presents to you. Then he could present himself as a single man, so you could become one. But you can't become one because he's already one with somebody else. In God's law, you love God, right, Claressa Shields? You do love God. I know you love God, right? Because you say you love God. See? This was what God sees. Doesn't give a damn about your feelings, Claressa Shields. They could be separated, but in God's law, they're one. It's a covenant. They're still one. Doesn't matter what you feel. It doesn't matter what you feel, Claressa Shields. If you want to talk about God, then talk about God. That's how God sees it. That's not that. I might not even see it like this. You may not even see it like this. Everybody else may not see it like this. But until then, this is God's law. You're nothing but a side piece right now. You're nothing but what you call it? What's the word? A fornicator. And he's an adulterer. And if she was doing the same thing, she'll be the same shit. But until then, this is what the law and God laws see it. We're just, and we're going back. We're going back, Shanani Shields. Look, so we're teaching you through scripture, right? We're rebuking your lies. We're rebuking your lies. Then we're correcting. I have to correct the people. And we could all train each other in righteousness, hold each other accountable so that we could serve in God and may thoroughly equipped for every good work. You understand, Claressa Shields and her team and her enablers? So we're rebuking her lies. We're correcting it, just like when she lies about saying that she's the first million, right? Let me see. Hold on. Give me a second. Is Papoose still legally Remy Ma's husband? Yes, as of August 19, 2026, the available reporting indicates that Papoose and Remy Ma are still legally married, but separated. But are they legally married? You want to do some more correction? Hold on, give me a second. Which is this one? It did not upload. Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. So legally, yes, Papoose is still Remy Ma's husband unless their divorce has since been finalized. Being separated or dating someone else does not automatically terminate the marriage. So Shanani Shields, Claressa, are we lying? I know you don't like to listen to it. I know it makes you feel small. I know it makes you feel less than. But in all actuality, in the eyes of the law and the eyes of God, you ain't nothing but somebody on the side. You ain't nothing but a piece of meat that he's fornicating with and committing adultery. You ain't nothing. That's just the truth. I don't care how many times you go to an interview. I don't care how many times you say, oh, he's divorced and he filed for a divorce. Look, we're just correcting you. We don't want you to look dumb out there. That's what we've been correcting you, but you rather look like a dummy. You rather not have morals nor principle, nor look out for you, and you allow him not to look out for you. Because in all actuality, if he cared about you, and if he loved you, and if that was your best friend, and if that was the love of your life, he will present himself correctly so you won't be embarrassed, so you won't be a laughing stock, or you won't be a clown, so you won't be committing fornication, or he will be committing adultery. He will present himself righteously so people can respect your union. He said, fuck it. I don't give a damn how they look at her. I don't give a damn about protecting her. Because he knows that you be crashing out on social media. You're on social media right now. You're probably looking on right now. He don't give a damn about you but a payday. Don't nobody around that ring after the fight cared about you but the payday, their percentage, what they're getting, their fees, what they're getting. That's all they care about. They don't give a damn. They don't give a damn about you, Claressa. And the people that probably actually did care about you, they're not even around. Ray! Good looking out. Appreciate you. Becoming a member. Punch cares more about Claressa than... Of course, Savage. It's always been. I'm a boxing guy. Hey, yo. Remy Ma's husband, yeah, you could put words together, you could rhyme and stuff like that. And look, if you would have came correct, but the thing is, you embarrassing her. You embarrassing a person that is in a position to really inspire and motivate. It's the reason why they did a movie. It's the reason why they did a movie about her, but then it's the same reason, because of your situation, why it flopped. She knows it's wrong. She knows it's wrong when it truly benefits her. You know why? I'm going to tell you why. Give me a second. Let me take this thing out of the way. I'm going to tell you why, exactly why she knows it's wrong. And I don't even understand why she be getting mad when people be trying to point that shit out. Tracy Burns, good looking now with the $20 super chat. Appreciate the donation. Appreciate you very, very much, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you. And God bless each and every one of y'all that's sending the jewels, that's sending donations, and smashing the like button and engaging with the channel. And y'all already know my and share this live as well. Share this live. You know what I'm saying? If y'all gonna cut some of the live and make a video about it, at least, man, give me a shout out. Give me a shout out first. You know what I'm saying? Put some watermarks or something like that. If y'all gonna share in your other social media platforms, they can know where they got it from. You feel me? They could come right back. Also, and shout out to the people that's following me on Kick as well. Savage, good looking outside. Savage said, "Where's Savage? Man, it was moving quick. Savage, where you at, Savage?" Savage said, "Punch cares more about Claressa than Papusi." Of course, Savage. She's the boxing. You think I'm not going to their world? I'm not going to the hip hop world and trying to review a bunch of songs and shit like that. No. But if they wanted to go into business with Claressa Shields, and they supposed to be caring about the brand, that's why they have a PR. Care about the brand. They won't have to be wasting money trying to paint a picture or marketing scheme of, oh, we want Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather truly cared about Claressa Shields. He's really a fan of Claressa Shields. If he's really a fan of Claressa Shields, he would have signed her and not Savannah Marshall. Because after the Olympics, he didn't care about Claressa Shields. He signed Savannah Marshall. We never seen Floyd Mayweather. He don't go to Michigan. He didn't go to the Little Caesars Arena. He was supporting Zeus. You would never see Floyd Mayweather sitting down to watch a Ray J versus Orlando Brown, a Taseki versus Big Lex. So no, Floyd Mayweather, and usually people will sit in their seats when the main event, at least the co-main event, is there. You know what I'm saying? We're not dumb. We know who sold the fight. And you don't got to be a boxing guy to understand that. But see, the boxing people want to lie to the people. The boxing people want to lie to the people for no reason. I don't watch Zeus. I don't watch the baddies. I don't know too much about them. As a matter of fact, I'm learning a little bit about them because now it comes in my reels. It comes, you know what I'm saying? If I'm on social media, it comes. So I have to learn a little bit about them to really understand this boxing event, you know, that there was a part of. I know Ray J, of course, we know Ray J for all these years. We know more about Orlando Brown, but I just got to know who Big Lex and Tasiki. And let me say it like this. I'm very impressed by both women. If I was impressed by anything of that show, I was laughing throughout Orlando Brown and Ray J. I laughed, especially that second round. But I was very impressed and very entertained by Big Lex versus Taseki. Very impressed. I'm very impressed. As a matter of fact, I was so impressed that I'm following both of these girls in social media now. I was so impressed because I feel like, damn, yo, they got something. They don't have to be. They got something there. They actually could, if they really want to. And look, boxing, you could get good money in boxing. You know what I'm saying? If Tasiki already allegedly getting over $500,000, can you imagine if she turns that into a professional? Because let me say it like this: she could fight. Both of the Big Lex could fight. As a matter of fact, I'm more impressed with Big Lex than I am K Scott. I think Big Lex could box better than K Scott. And I love the way that Taseki went out there and fought. She's a powerhouse. I'm very impressed by those ladies. As a matter of fact, if they have another fight, let's say part 2, I'm watching it. It doesn't even have to be a boxing event. If they have a rematch, I'm watching. I'm being honest with y'all. I'm watching. They entertaining. Because you could tell that they took it serious. You could tell that they really trained and took it serious. You could there's one thing about fans. You can't fake effort. Sometimes there's fans. Look, there's a lot of people that went over there that night and don't know too much about anybody that's fighting. And they probably went there with their man. Their man took them out. The girls went out. Let's go to the little to State Farm Arena and let's just watch this shit. And many people don't know about. I've heard certain videos of girls saying, I don't know too much about them. I don't know what to expect. It was long and blah blah blah. It was whatever. But they was entertaining at the end of the day. So regardless, good looking now with the $2 super chat. Thomas Blueprint. It's Clarence in the chat. Probably. Gonna let that person rock, whatever. The good thing about it, we could talk about how much she got paid. We could talk about if it's sold out. Yeah, at the end of the day, everybody that was there for the most part felt they was entertained. Claressa Shields did what she had to do, right? In my opinion, I think that she should have ended this one in third round because I know that K Scott shouldn't even be in the ring with a Claressa Shields. I don't know why Claressa Shields was celebrating like she won everything in the world. You feel me? Dímelo! Love you, Andre. What's good, bruv? Shout out to my Cape Verdeans in the building. But for the casuals, she entertained them. I cannot say, hey, yo, she did not entertain the people in the State Farm Arena. I can't say that. I'm not going to lie about that. No, she entertained them. She didn't entertain me really because we already knew that K Scott was nothing. I know disrespect, but she's nothing compared to Claressa Shields. She's old. She started her career late. She's 30. She became pro at 39. She lost half of an amateur. She's really not. She's not good. She's just not good at all. She was just flinging the jab and that's it. But she entertained the people that was there, and that's really what matters in the end of the day. So cool. But I know what I'm watching, and I know what most people are not watching. So she entertained those people. Cool. So good looking now with the $20 super chat. Thank you.
Clarence.
Tipping you Punch for providing the truth of boxing based on the facts.
Clarence. Bitches be shopping the clearance rack.
Foofy, with or without the makeup, be looking like you on crack.
Clarence.
DJ. Good looking now. That's the only thing I could do is just keep it facts. The only thing I got is this mic. You feel me? Only thing I got is this mic. So Dabble in the building. What else? What else? Hold on. What else we got here? Give me a sec. Give me a sec. What else we got here? What else? No. So when she said this, give me a second. Yo, I uploaded images and it didn't upload. It's crazy. It says it's uploaded here, but then that's why I'm going back and forth because I uploaded images. Hold on. Hold on. So Claressa Shields said this, right? Let's go back with Claressa Shields says, how you look at MVP when they say I need them to make. Hold on. How you look at most valuable promotions, MVP, when they say I need them to make money. Quote, been here before y'all, been ever thought about women's boxing. I'm the first to make $1 million. Y'all forget that. It's okay. I'm gonna remind y'all. Okay. Let's ask. Who was the first woman boxer to earn $1 million purse? Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor were the first women boxers to each earn $1 million purse, 7 figures, for the single fight in their April 30th, 2022 undisputed light title bout at Madison Square Garden. This is what I mean, folks. We're just correcting her. We're rebuking every lie that she says and makes. So she goes to all these platforms and say this. She said in the Shannon Sharp interview when Shannon Sharp said, you're the first, and she says yes. She lies. And the problem with her is she will take somebody else's accomplishments, historic accomplishments, and then put it on her. Yet there's one thing that Claressa Shields truly understands. What she truly understands is that she knows that many people don't follow women boxing, don't follow boxing, but especially women boxing, and she could fake information every time she puts her information out there when she does interview with casual platforms that doesn't know anything about the sport of boxing, nor is going to fact check her, nor correct her. She will throw, like I said, what was the other one? Hold on, give me a second. She will throw Layla Ali under the bus, and everybody else will throw her under the bus, saying that she was the first woman to perform, to headline the State Farm Arena, but it was Layla Ali. You know. So we're correcting her. That's all. She don't like it. When she said that she could beat up men, then we put this clip up, she gets mad, right? When she said that she could beat up men, we put this clip up. Oh. She gets mad, just like in the past. And she said, anyone or any network post that sparring video from 5 years ago getting blocked and a defamation of character letter because I did not get KO, I got knocked down. Why you haven't sent that defamation of character letter to anybody? You know why you can't send it? Because it's true. It's public records. You got knocked down by a dude. And it's nothing for a dude to glamour about. But maybe he was trying to teach your loudmouth a lesson. Maybe he was trying to teach you a lesson like, yo, chill. We're working. This is sparring. Don't try to prove anything with me because you can't prove anything to a man like that. That is a professional boxer himself. He doesn't have to be a high professional, but a 100 rank professional boxer will whoop your ass. We're just telling you truth. That's all. We're correcting you. This is not even exposing you. We're correcting you. You know what I'm saying? If we saying that your makeup look effed up, damn it, your makeup look effed up. Don't get mad. If we saying that your makeup look effed up, your makeup look effed up. And if we think that you did it, damn it, we think that you did it. I don't think that a professional makeup artist did this. I don't think so. I could be wrong, but I just don't think a professional makeup artist is going to be hired where Travelers is going to go. No. Can you imagine the review? No, I don't believe it. I think this was you trying to impress yourself, because we remember you put that video out when you saying that you know how that this is your first time doing makeup. You're trying to teach yourself how to put makeup in your face, and you grabbed the crayon box and I don't know what the hell you did. Un desastre que hiciste usted. Un desastre. Don't be mad at us. Like you looking like the Undertaker. Foofy, don't be mad at us. That's you. Freddy Cougar. Don't be mad at us. You the one that throw that video. You the one that throw that picture. Hey, yo, how about you mind? You let everybody mind their own business. Oh, mind your own business. This is my life. So stop promoting your life. We don't see Papusi throwing a bunch of videos out there when he's on vacation with you. If you're on vacation, relax. Relax with the gigolo and relax. So we can mind our own business. But you wanna document everything, wanna put everything out there, and now you looking like a damn Undertaker and stuff like that. Looking like Michael Jackson on Thriller with that makeup, huh? Now you mad at us. And you the one that be posting shit. You mad at us and you be posting. How you think we got this? How you think we got this? Oh, you think that it was us, that we stole your phone and stuff? No, you want to post shit like that. And now we got to time it. We got to look at this, be scared of it, and we got to time it on it. Don't be mad at us. Don't be mad at us. Well, you wanted to show how natural, how you look naturally. We know how you look naturally. You don't got to show us. Don't got to show us. Don't be mad at us. Don't be mad at us that the gigolo just did a little tiny tattoo of you. That's how he thinks of you. Small. That's how he think of you. Look. That's embarrassing, bro. Really? You're my brother. Come on. Hey. Hey, yo, man, you should just grab a crayon and did it yourself. Hey, yo, for the tattoo artist, you should be, don't even take a picture. That tattoo is not worth a picture. You know when you get a tattoo and then they take a picture? Why do you take this picture and post it? See, now, if I know your tattoo shop, I'm not going to recommend anybody to go over there. Is that your work? That's your work. Yo, these people are corny. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, these people gotta be the most corniest people in the, yo, come on, man. Why y'all doing that? Why you let this man do that to your business like that? Now, how about you throw a picture of the artist that did this? You see? Claressa Shields? That's how he think about your wife, about his wife. This is how he think about you. This is his wife. And this is you, Shanae. No boxing glove, no gold medals, no world titles around it, no design, no nothing. He just, man, you just wrote script. Go do a little script or something like that. Hurry up, I gotta go. Just let me gas this bitch up. That was the tattoo. Let me gas this bitch up. Just hurry up, my brother. Come on, man. This stick like what? Don't even put Vaseline in it and just put it like that or dry it up and shit like that. I put lotion when I put my Justin Johnson when I get home. This is what he cares about his wife. This is how he cares about you. This is you, Shanae. Look how, hey, yo, look, folks. This is a good tattoo, bro. I give him credit, yo, Papoose. Now this is a good tattoo, very clever design, very thought out, But that's your wife. You understand? Showing homage. She's an MC. She's your wife. You got the last name, and you got the bottle. But when it comes to Claressa Shields, man, you lost the bet. That's what it was. You lost the bet with her. You lost the bet. The bet was, how long are you gonna stay upstairs? And he said, "Nah, I'm not gonna be staying upstairs for more than 23 hours." And he stayed up there for 24 hours. He didn't want to come down, and he lost the bet. You would have come downstairs. Come on, no, he lost the bet. That was a lost the bet tattoo. This is just embarrassing. Throwing a picture like you did something special. Yo, my man, yeah. I'm promoting this. Everybody come to Atlanta, Georgia. Address is Montgomery, 2023. And the tattoo shop is fuck it. Like, he said that's a jailhouse tattoo. Not the artist's fault. I try to blame the artist, but I would have told the artist, man, stop it. Why are you taking a picture of this? I ain't trying to take a picture with you. Throw that picture in the bathroom or something like that outside. Please don't tell me that I did this. He did that shit for free. That was a sample tattoo. Come in, get a tattoo. Come on. That was like Free Tattoo Friday or something like that. Motherfucker didn't even disinfect his machine. As a matter of fact, he probably was doing somebody else's tattoo, and he'd be like, yo, I'm in a hurry, yo, I'm Papu. Hey, yo, come over here. He was like, all right, get the fuck out. Leave. Yo, how much you want? It doesn't matter. Just go. Let's just take a picture and promote my tattoo shop. Just get out of here. I got other great tattoos to do. Yeah, he's gonna cover that shit. He still haven't even. He should have done the laser tattoo. Take Remy Mar's tattoo out. But it is what it is. All we doing, we correcting her. That's all. And for you boxing pundits that's trying to throw some shots at PUNSH Drunk, just say my name. But the thing is, I understand you don't want to say the name because you're scared that people are going to come over here and you're scared that I'm going to take your followers and subscribers, in which I'm not, because it doesn't work like that. You see, I have a lot of haters. There's been haters throughout all these years that's trying to take me down. A group of boxing content creators have tried to create things to try to take me down, and it doesn't happen because in the end of the day, you can't fuck with my consistency, nor delivery, nor my info, nor my truth. And the people that's going to rock with me, they're going to rock with me. Just like the people that are going to rock with you, they're going to rock with you. If you build a platform, subscribers and followers, and they're going to fuck with you, whether the other people like you or not. Nobody's going to F up nobody's flow, to be honest. But y'all just mad because I'm 8 years in and still popping. That's why y'all mad. And y'all can't figure it out. Because channels come and go. It's very hard, especially in the sport of boxing when there's not a lot of news. It's very hard. It's very hard to be a boxing content creator, to be honest, folks. And I give it up to all the boxing content creators as well, because there's not enough fights. There's not enough event. Amanda Serrano going to be fighting, and Teofimo Lopez is going to be fighting this weekend. But what is the next time they're going to fight? Claressa Shields just fought. She said her next fight is going to be in December or in January. So guess what? There ain't gonna be no story. So at the end of the day, we helping you out. We helping your brand, your name to stay in the algorithm. She likes to say I'm the that she's the algorithm. No, we're the algorithm. We're the one that's keeping your brand alive. We're the one that's keeping you relevant. The boxing content creators, independent media is the one that's keeping you relevant. So shout out to everybody, man. Tomorrow is another day. Tomorrow. Y'all already know Teofimo Lopez is going to be performing August 22nd. Amanda Serrano, August 21st. This Friday, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to see her break the record for the most knockout in women boxing history on TikTok. Everybody got TikTok. Go watch it. You're going to see this is going to be one of the most historic evening in the history of the sport of boxing. Amanda Serrano, I have an opportunity to break a record that's probably is never going to be broken with 33 knockouts in women's boxing history. She got 32 tied with the legendary Christy Martin. And also the next following day on Saturday, T-Mobile's Arena, Las Vegas, Nevada, August 22nd, Teofimo Lopez looks to regain his championship stripes versus Rolly Romero. I got Teofimo Lopez beating Rolly, but great evening is fight week. Tomorrow we back at it. 8:30, 9 p.m. Eastern time, or a little later. Love y'all. God bless. And on to the next.
Produce a Saturday Fight Night exclusive. Rolly Romero versus Teofimo Lopez. They must go all in. Put up or shut up. August 22nd. Watch on DAZN and DAZN on Prime Video.